Today, we're going to be downloading and diving into Google's new Antigravity IDE. Let's get right into it. So we're going to download the x64 version right here. And we're going to open that. We're going to accept the licensing agreement and install it. Okay, so it's installing right now, and we're going to be right back after it finishes installing. You can install it too if you visit antigravity.google. antigravity.google. Click on your platform, download for your particular application. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to just follow through the next thing. We're going to start fresh, or we can import from VS Code, a new flow, import from Windsurf, or import from Cursor. And we're going to start fresh. So you just click next. We're going to keep it as dark mode. Next. You want to use anti-gravity agent. Select one of the options, review driven development, secure mode, agent driven development, or custom configuration. We're going to do review driven development. We're going to review all the different stuff that AI is developing to make sure that it's correct. We're going to review all the requests as they come in. So we're going to click next. Then we're going to go over here to configuring your keyboard. Let's keep it at normal. Install popular language extensions. Language extensions are required for some agent features. Sure. Let's see what they have under here. Let's do all of them. Next. We're going to log in with our Google. We're going to accept the terms. And now we're in. Now we should be seeing this right here. After you got through all those steps, we should be seeing this folder right here where you can open a folder, open an agent manager, or clone a repository. So if you see a repository that you want to clone, start off with on Git, well, there you go. So we're going to go over here, and you can see we have different smart spaces that it's already found. Pretty amazing. But let's go over here and say we're going to open a new folder. All right. And yes, we'll accept that because that's me. So there we go. All right, everybody. So now we've got our to-do list here. That's the app that we're going to be building. We're going to be using our Gemini 3 Pro. Here's the different things you can do: planning or fast. You can hook up different things like add content like images, mention different people or things, I suppose, and connect different workspaces. So if you have different projects going on in different workspaces, you can easily connect them together. So let's try this out. So first off, we're going to want to start off to give the AI some direction in how to go. We're going to start off with telling it to create different agent files. So I'm telling it to basically follow all the steps in this file and create a Claude MD file, speak to Claude, an Agents MD file, speak to OpenAI, and a Gemini MD file, speak to, yeah, you guessed it, Google Gemini. So all of them are going to have these same instructions, essentially, but we're going to basically create it and have it given 3 layers of architecture. So that's going to be, first layer is going to be the directive. It's going to tell it what to do. Basically, it's going to standard operating procedures and are going to be written in Markdown, and it's going to live in a directory named directives. So that way each AI will know where to put all those SOPs, where to put all the directions, all the procedures. Then we're going to create another file or orchestration rather layer that's going to be for decision making. And that's going to be essentially where it's going to read all the directives, it'll call the execution tools in the right order and handle all the errors, look for all of its errors, recheck, resubmit, rewrite, iterate over it over and over again until it gets it correct. And that's essentially the second layer. And the third layer is when it's the execution layer that's going to be essentially doing all the work. It's like all the Python scripts and all that stuff, and it's going to be an execution directory. So that way, this project is managed correctly, orchestrated into subsets that each AI will know exactly where to look for what it needs to do. And then it's going to put all that stuff together and write it all up. So here's all the different directions. So now it's basically going through, and I'm currently going to use this and that, and I'm going to create the Claude MD and the Gemini MD and all these different files that already knows exactly what to do. It's creating them right now. See, generating, boom. Now it's going to tell, look at this. Wow, it even comes up with, this is impressive, guys. Look at this, it's still thinking. But look, it's basically going out on the internet and looking through all this stuff on its own. Going, okay, I'm going to need this and that. So we're going to accept that. Let's run that command. Okay, guys, so now it's generated all the different files. We got the Agents MD, the Claude MD, the Gemini MD, and let's take a look. Here's the Agents MD. So MD is like Markdown is what it stands for. Essentially, LLM talk. It understands this kind of notation very easily, where it's telling it, hashtag Asian instructions. It knows that's its instructions, and then it goes, okay, this is the 3-layer architecture. Layer 1 is going to have this. Layer 2 is going to have this. Layer 3 is going to have this. So it knows exactly the breakdown for all the situation, the markdown, essentially. That's why they're called markdown files. Now this one is going to be the same thing, essentially, as this one. We're going to accept that one too. And then this is the same thing here. Let's check out our directories. We don't have anything in our directories yet. So now, implementation plan. I have set up the 3-base layer architecture, Agents MD directories, and a git ignore. I've drafted the implementation plan for your to-do application. I propose building it as a command line agent-driven tool, scripts and directives rather than a web app, to strictly follow the execution layer philosophy defined in your instructions. It will use local JSON file for storage initially, simulating the deliverable. So now it's implementing the to-do application implementation plan. We're going to accept all. We're just going through and accepting all the stuff here for testing this. We're seeing how it's going to work. Fastest possible way that we can get to the outcome of a final application. That's what we're essentially doing. Okay, now let's review the walkthrough details. The next steps is to use the Manage To-Dos directive to let the agents manage your tasks. I'm basically only having to put so far, sounds good, proceed. And Antigravity is handling it all on its own. Or should I say Google 3 Pro is handling it all on its own. Is this that level where AI has become better than programmers? Not sure. Because essentially, I believe you still have to know how to code, to know how to fix it, make sure that it's doing its work correctly. Because otherwise, if you're just letting the AI do its whole thing and you're not knowing of how it's doing it, what it's doing, or anything, that's where the security implications arise, I believe. They've created the to-do list. Let's try it out. I'm basically telling it that I want it to, this worked, but not many people know how to use command line. So I want this application to be able to be used by everybody. So I need to make it have a graphical user interface, a GUI, where users can easily manage their to-dos. So we're just installing all these scripts that it's telling to install. There we go. So you can see it's running into errors, but then it's going right back in and fixing its errors. All right, Flask is now installed. So we now have templates area here with the index.html. And accept all those changes. All right, looks like it's all finished now. So it's basically saying these are the things that it did. It's created a web GUI for us, and it's going to be available there. So we basically have to run this code. Let's copy that, run that. Now it's running on this browser. And there you go. Let's bring that up in here. Right, so there you go. So as you can see, there's the buy milk one that I just put. It's not allowing me to uncheck it. So once I check them, they're done. If I want to do schoolwork, add that. All right, that's done. So once it's checked, you cannot get it off except for you just delete it. And then it pops up with this, are you sure? Yes, and then it does delete it. So look, there you go, guys. In just a few minutes, we were able to complete a full to-do list app. So next, you would just basically have to essentially upload this to your own server, to your own website, to be able to access it online. And that's going to be in the next tutorial. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching Useful AI Hacks. Be sure to check it out at antigravity.google. You can download it for free. Check it out and use it. Tell us in the comments below what kind of things you're planning on building with the new Antigravity IDE. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.